That's why we called you here, to get your opinion,
Chief,
to
can I
get
ask
your
you,
input.
said they want to be suspended?
Said could be two possible suspension. One disciplinary action taken, possible suspension.
Is that not part of the progressive discipline in your contract?
Yeah, I would say.
Thank you.
But you asked them to suspend.
So, no,
Like
I
3
did
weeks ago,
not.
hold on,
No.
3 weeks ago, when I was doing my job, chairman of the board, Bud Whalen, contacted the fire chief, and his first words out of his mouth was he wanted me suspended.
That's a
because
lie.
I was hanging
That's
out.
a lie. That's a lie, Mr. Medeiros, and you know it. I never contacted him and told him to suspend you or anything else. That's a lie.
You don't need to have
You're
that
gonna,
tone of voice.
you're gonna sit there and say I contacted you.
You don't need to have that tone
Did
of
you?
voice.
You contacted me with an issue of,
An issue?
which you want,
I'm listening.
You contacted me several weeks ago when Mr. Medeiros was down in the sewer department, when the ambulance was out back.
That was 6 months ago.
No, it wasn't 6 months ago.
This had nothing to do with this matter.
This had nothing to do with this matter. No.
Well, this is what we're here for.
That's
Just like,
I'm
you know,
trying to
past-
answer.
past-
He did
past is
contact
not.
me about why he was here at town hall during time that he was working on the fire department, down in the sewer department.
Chief,
That's what the
Chief.
issue was.
In all due respect, we're not here. We were just told, we were not bringing up past performances.
No, I'm just trying to answer
issues.
Mr. Whalen's question.
This is not, we're here to discuss this letter,
It's February
and
8th.
that's all.
It wasn't 6 months ago.
But this, we're here to discuss
I know, but
this.
you brought up 2 years ago, with all due respect.
What was right.
With all due respect, you brought up 2 years ago.
But this has nothing to do with what we're here for.
Correct, but you
Okay,
brought up 2
thank you,
years ago.
Thank you. And we stopped it. We ceased, did we not?
Yes, you did.
Okay. This is all we're concerned with tonight. Again, as Chairman Whalen said, this is not disciplinary hearing. This is not even a hearing. Fact find wanted your opinion of what prompted you to do this. You said out of loyalty, what have you. We question the choice of word. That it's like a direct arrow at the three of us, or at least two, personally. Sir?
If I could address the board, what we're talking about here is the president of the Dayton local wrote a letter expressing his opinion and supporting a majority of the membership, which is a protected activity in the performance of his duties as the union president. And unfortunately, you didn't like what the letter said, but that's pretty much what's happened here.
Did he say he was president of the union, or did he say he did it as a firefighter of the town of Dayton?
Dayton Firefighter.
Didn't say anything about being president of the union. Wrote it personal as a Dayton firefighter. He didn't say he was the president.
Expressing his opinion after a majority vote is taken by the membership is union activity
But wouldn't you think you'd address that as being the president
at times.
at times? I'm sorry.
I've asked the questions that I wanted. I think this is, proper. It wasn't unbecoming the way it was worded. And I have no more questions. This is all I wanted to hear. And I thank you for your answers.
I just have one comment here, that there is no personal vendetta against the fire chief. From myself, I don't know about the other two, there is none. And I resent the fact that you run around telling people that there is. I don't have anything against him. What?
Do you have proof of that I'm running around telling people that?
You have it right there. There's a vendetta.
I didn't name anybody in that letter.
Okay.
I didn't name anybody.
There's no personal vendetta, I just want to get it straight. There's no personal vendetta by my end of it. I don't know about this other two. You guys have a personal vendetta? Do you, Tom?
I don't.
I don't either, so.
Well, I stand behind my chief and I stand behind my department. And I stand behind this town.
Do you have anything else?
No, I don't.
This is concluded. This was just a fact-finding mission we wanted to know. Thank you very much. Is there any public input out there?
Yes, sir.
Sean Murray.
Identify, okay.
I live on 130 Lincoln Ave. I'm currently speaking as a firefighter, but as a resident of the town. Back in 1776, we fought for our freedom from a king that oppressed opinions, both public and private. What you gentlemen were fact-finding about is the same thing we went to war for our freedom. What you were doing is not only making yourselves look bad by doing this kind of stuff, you make the public employees that work for this town and all the residents look bad. This is the kind of situation that Rehoboth had run into. Everybody looked at Rehoboth as, oh, look at them, they were laughing at them because of their political situation. If you keep this up, we will be going down that same road. The residents of this town do not deserve it. Do not forget you are elected officials. We can vote you in and vote you out. So I urge you all to please, instead of going on a little fact-finding mission for somebody's public opinion that many other people here and outside of that hall feel the same way about, should concentrate more on making sure the town is economically and financially safe, we are publicly safe, and our children are educated. Thank you.
Board of Selectmen, I come as a Dayton resident, and a lot of the passion that firefighter Medeiros shows is a lot of the passion that keeps these guys together. And I just want to go on record on that passion is what saved my son's life 10 years ago. That's what keeps these guys together, is that passion. And while you're not happy, and I may not be either, I ask you to please consider that type of passion that holds these guys together to respond to my house at midnight to save my son's life.
I make a motion and a motion to adjourn. That was all the public input we had.
Anyone else?
I'd like to speak. I have found out,
Identify yourself.
I'm Brett Perry, Pleasant Street. I've been a resident of this town my whole life. Not only has my family been in this town since before there was pavement on many of the roads in this town. I'd like to say that from what I have, with working with this fire department and this town as a corporation, found how everyone comes together and works in a very much better harmony than through past leadership, maybe we'll call it at best. And everyone here, because of one's personal opinion to be placed out on the line, everyone here has come to back not only just this one gentleman, but everyone here is a union of firefighters that come out and, once again, like the gentleman before me had said, save your lives, save your son's lives, your daughter's lives, whatever have you. And I just would like to reiterate that we need to take in consideration for how far these guys have come, how much they do for us, and how far we would fall if we take this infrastructure that has been built and destroy it over something very minimal as someone expressing their opinion, which is one of the basic amendments. That's all I have to say.
Anyone else have anything?
My name is Medeiros. I live on there, County Street. I just want to know what happened to freedom of speech. When I was growing up and things were like that, everybody had freedom of speech. Somebody says something, it goes all out of proportion. He was only directing freedom of speech.
This is the file. That's the whole file.
Here.
Go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir.
A question where that leaves the situation with the Board of Selectmen and with Brother Medeiros.
We'll talk about it as a board, and I'm not sure, there's not any discipline coming for it. We're not going to do that. We just he wanted a fact-finding mission to find out what was going on. There's no disciplinary action here. No one ever said there was going to be. Just wanted to know some information. That's why they was called in here and asked him here. All right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. With that, I need to go into,
Mr. Chairman, I move to,
executive session.
there isn't any.
There is one here.
That was
Oh,
for
there's one
Exercise
else.
your
All
right.
right, all right, I'm sorry. Okay. Go ahead.
Move to adjourn?
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Jim.